Ishibon Guru in house, back with another bang on video. Well, yes, we are going to have a transfer news video. Of course, we're going to have Arsenal news video as well. So stay tuned and watch the video till the end. If you're actually this is the first time for you on this channel, consider subscribing because we come up with the daily Arsenal news and tell your Arsenal fans to subscribe as well. However, we're going to talk about something related to Arsenal's game yesterday night because 69% Arsenal had possession. That is the highest percentage figure for Arsenal's possession in a Premier League game since May 2019 against Brighton and Hove Albion. And Spurs made 50 defensive clearances yesterday, more than any team in any single Premier League match this season. However, Jamie Redknapp has a choice of words for Granit Xhaka. He thinks he's fooling Arsenal fans with the displays. Now he says, it is just madness that Neville said. The last thing you need if you're Arsenal is the game stopping. Son's going nowhere. He can't counter-attack from there and it just stops the game for another 30 to 40 seconds. Redknapp went further and stated his belief that Xhaka mistakenly thinks Arsenal fans appreciate his tough tackling style. He says, I don't get him. How many times does he do that, Gary? I think he thinks he's fooling the fans by saying, look at me, I'm making a tackle and I'm getting booked again. But he's not helping his team. Gary Neville literally went through Granit Xhaka. However, Martin Keown says that Spurs team do not have any problem doing all the dirty works. We're going to have much more things to speak about it. Of course, they don't have any issues with that. And Piers Morgan has launched into a furious rant on Arsenal after yet another loss in the North London derby. He says, it is a horrendous situation. Our manager was banging on it like it was the best performance all year. Mikel, we just got stuffed in the North London derby, mate. We're 15th and 2 places above relegation. Sort it out, please. I can't take any more of this. So, yes, that is out. So, Tony Adams takes on Bahrain. He says, where was Hector when that first goal was going in? He's up the pitch. Do your job first. Learn how to be a good defender. Keep clean sheets. Then take it from there. However, let me know in the comments. Are you Bahrain out? Let me know. However, David Ornstein has come up with a critical news about Dominic Szoboszlai. He says Dominic Szoboszlai is being considered by Arsenal as they look to ensure their creativity and goal-scoring capabilities, but he is one of the several options. His Salzburg contract, which expires in 2022, includes a 25 million euros release clause. Nothing new that he said. Nothing new. However, we got some information about John Stones. Well, according to OneFootball, Arsenal have told Man City to keep them informed about the availability of defender John Stones. So John Stones to Arsenal, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's on the works. John Stones to Arsenal. Wow, who would have thought? Who wants him in the first place? That's a different question also. But moving on. Well, Rob Holding is blasting Arsenal's worst start to the season in 39 years. Now he says, we are frustrated as players and we are letting the fans down. We need to change that, win some games and put that to bed. It is a record that you don't want to be a part of. You nailed that right, bro. We are getting the chances. It is not just, it is just putting them away. Maybe the first goal we get will just be a bit of deflection or a trickle into the net and a bit of luck on our side. Then hopefully the confidence will be there to carry on and score some more goals. But we just need that little bit of luck to put one in the back of the net. We have got to give the strikers some confidence to put the ball in the back of the net, and hopefully we can get goals at the weekend. However, let's see how things will change or not. But however, Arsenal's Nicolas Deuce-Mola is being included for the Premier League 2 Player of the Month for November. Yes, his fine start continues with the Premier League 2. So yes, Nicolas Deuce-Mola is definitely having a wonderful time at Arsenal. So now we know that IndyCar News came up with the news of Massimiliano Allegri being linked again with Arsenal, this time Concrete News. Another thing that they tweeted out recently is that one high-profile Arsenal player was heard in the tunnel saying, "This isn't what I signed up for. We need to be creative." I'm pretty much sure Aubameyang is the guy who would have said this. I don't know. That's my suspicion. But Yes, Indicala News has come up with that kind of news. Now, however, I got something special for you guys. Arteta will seek to wheel and deal more effectively in January in an effort to turn a glacially moving tanker the way he wishes. It will be a test for a relatively inexperienced leadership team that comprises Arteta, the technical director Edu, and CEO Vinay Venkatesham, according to The Guardian. Now they say they extracted the cash for Thomas Partey from the Cronkies in September, but a combination of speed, expertise, and sound decision making will be required to navigate a window Arteta admits will be unpredictable. Now that's the problem. There is no assurances to it for the manager itself. This is where the owner needs to step in. However, we move forward to Yannick Bolasie. Now, Everton winger Yannick Bolasie has joined the calls for Ainsley Maitland-Niles to return to the Arsenal team. He tweeted out simply, "Free Ainsley Maitland-Niles." That's what he tweeted out. So, in support of Ainsley, when you see Bellerin play like that, and when you see Arsenal's midfield quite flat, I'm pretty much sure Maitland-Niles brings something more to the table. While former Tottenham boss Tim Sherwood took aim at Nicolas Pepe after the North London derby defeat for Arsenal, he says the recruitment has been bad, but it was bad under Unai Emery as well, and he took them to the Europa League final. I'm not sure you can keep changing managers. You need the structure and philosophy of the football club. It starts with the manager and the sporting director working hand in hand to try and recruit better players. They spent £75 million on Pepe, a record when they had Saka, a better player than him, sitting in their academy. How can that be right? Well, you can't go back now to that. You just can't go back to that. Yeah? Let's just put an end to that here. But however, Ian Wright has backed Mikel Arteta to succeed at the Emirates Stadium. Now, speaking on the match of the day too, after the North London derby, he says they've got to keep going in respect of confidence because I think the manager is the right guy, but they've got to find something from somewhere. Also, according to The Athletic, Arsenal have no plans to dump Mikel Arteta despite their poor form. While Arsenal continue to do well in the cup competitions, their latest league defeat have put them into the 15th spot, but the biggest factor is Arsenal are still Arteta in. So Nicolas Pepe, step up the cake, man. And however, this youngster his name is Thiago Almada. In my previous videos, I've already mentioned that Arsenal were linked to sign this youngster. Now it looks like Manchester United are set to beat Arsenal to the signing of rising Argentine star Thiago Almada. While United are in advanced talks to land the winger from Vélez Sarsfield, and a deal could go through in January. However, he has a £23 million release clause in his contract, which United look like they could be exploiting it. Almada was linked with a move to Arsenal during the previous transfer window, but Mikel Arteta was forced to tighten the purse strings in the pursuit of Thomas Partey. Now that's why we could not get this youngster. I don't have any problem with that, that's okay, I guess. It's completely fine if you don't get this youngster. However, Troy Deeney thinks Arsenal could actually sack Mikel Arteta if they lose to Burnley this weekend, coming weekend. He says to TalkSport, he said, "I fancied Arsenal to get a result against Tottenham because they're that kind of team to just pull one out of the bag. But Arsenal are in trouble. They're very much in trouble. I'm happy it's at home versus Burnley, but if they were playing Burnley away this week, I'd be very nervous for them. Arteta has to come under criticism ultimately because of where they are. I'll go out on a limb here. If they lose next week, he's massively under pressure. If they lose and the ones around them win, and they're more looking backwards rather than upwards, he'd be under pressure to keep his job." I think okay, I can slightly agree to that. But I think Arsenal are way beyond that. I don't think so they're going to sack Arteta. However, let's talk about the point that we actually missed to discuss. Martin Keown has actually, for a Daily Mail, is actually written a column. Now, this is what he mentioned. Where was Thomas Partey when Spurs were breaking in as Arsenal's man limps off? Now, 41 plus 1 minute, you can see Harry Kane scoring, Son moving in, and Thomas Partey pass or shot. You can see running with the ball, running off the ball, and Thomas Partey did not make anything. So this is what he came up with. He says Tottenham caught Arsenal cold at the stroke of halftime, launching a rapid counter-attack with the visitors. Thomas Partey limping towards the touchline. That gave Spurs a 4-on-2 advantage as Lo Celso dribbled 50 yards with Gunners manager Mikel Arteta pushing Partey back on to try to help out. Lo Celso fed Son Heung-min who reversed to Harry Kane, and the England man fired in off the bar for 2-0. So I don't have any problem with this, but I think Partey was so much not into the game. I think he was really having a lot of problem for his injury. Whatever was the excuse, Partey could not make it, and I'm pretty much sure he could not have had because the injury was serious, looking serious. So yes, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day. Twice. So sit back, relax, and enjoy all the news that comes on this platform. I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe.